tiger picture hanging right beside Annanya there.
Yeah, represent.
Represent. That is how we've started this podcast, man. We're live, by the way.
Oh,
Okay.
So we're joined by who? Ananya.
Yes, a guy, Annanya.
Ananya. He is mine and Vedant's like jujutsu buddy
Mm-hmm.
or not. Depends on him.
Maybe. I'm a colleague right now. I have some free time. Why not just do
Now he won't say it on the podcast. Now he's all smiling. So
please explain the picture.
No. Cut. Cut.
Very live. No cut.
So where else did you went to train?
I went to train in London. Steve Rogers, Gracie HQ. I went to train in Orlando where there was Carlos Gracie Baja. And then I went to Toronto where there was some French name Baja, which I can't remember. But yeah, I went all three places and it was pretty fun.
Enjoy the most aggressive the Orlando one.
I joined the Orlando one because people over there were like much nicer. Like people at the other bars were nice, but these people were like super nice. Like they wanted to go like have lunch with me. They wanted to go like hang out the rest of the day with me. It was fun because they even brought a dog. Like they brought a full bulldog into the bar, and he had his own gi. His own gi top on it though. It was very fun because I think I came during like the last half day of the class, and basically the dog was too tired. I bet he was like rolling with everyone else, and he just like sat in the corner, like.
Nice. Who's taking the class over there?
I forgot his last name. Some guy by the name of Igor, a third degree black. His teacher was a student of Carlos Gracie himself. So
Damn.
Amazing.
that was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool. It wasn't cool when they started rolling with me because then like everyone was just like, oh, let's test a new guy out. I was like, no, please. I am Thatcher. Don't do this to me.
Nice. Good fun.
Yeah.
You watched the UFC today? Did you watch the UFC today?
Which
No.
UFC? Which one was it? I didn't watch it. Who was on the card?
It wasn't the UFC, it was a fight night episode.
Oh, who was on the card?
Sharia and some guy, like heavyweights, majorly heavyweights.
Damn.
Random.
He was Stipe DC.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Crazy
That was
shit,
crazy.
man.
But the Brock Lesnar kid was over the top.
That was like WWE stuff, man. I was like, fuck this shit, man.
But the way he ragdolled DC, he just came and he just shoved him and he was like flying up across the ring. Just crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. But if they both fight, I don't think DC has a chance of winning at all.
Against Brock Lesnar?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, man.
He's just too.
Dude.
Well, I don't watch that much UFC, but I do remember WWE, and that was like the shit when we were younger. Remember? That was like the shit. Like, oh wow, Rey Mysterio coming with the
Rey Mysterio was coolest.
619.
Damn.
That was the shit. Like through the ropes, swing, and then bam.
I somehow always rooted for him. The shorter guy, nice.
Yeah.
He had like a luchador mask. That's why I just rooted for him. That was so cool.
Dude, you guys remember Chris Benoit?
Oh yeah.
Dude, what a guy, man. What a guy.
He used to give some ankle lock or something.
Yeah.
Finish it off.
Fucking ankle lock. Leg locks.
I remember his name. I can't put the face on.
Using steroids or something.
He committed suicide, I guess. I don't know.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether it was suicide or he died pretty young.
Yeah, he died pretty young. Yeah.
He used to give a legit ankle lock or something. It was like the Chris Jericho kind of thing, but
Yeah.
it was fancy. It was nice.
Did you check out this
Yeah.
video where this guy, like an amateur MMA guy, he submits somebody from the walls of Jericho shit?
Yeah, that was fun. He didn't realize that he pulled it off.
Yeah, he didn't realize. He just did that and the opponent tapped and he was like, "Fuck, man."
Yeah, I got the gun. Right, it's good.
I have no idea. I have such a bad amnesia of this right now.
The photo that reminds me of Conor McGregor, just the title.
Dude.
Yeah, right there.
Is it safe to say that all of us are like Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz fans?
I am both. Like
I guess.
I guess. You
Nate-
just fucking said represent, so obviously you are.
No, that's just like, okay. India, BJJ, right here, lion. Lion. Yeah. Both. It works both ways because you don't have a different name for lion and tiger.
Yeah, we do. It's called Bag.
Bog is.
Okay.
I thought Bog was leopard.
No, Bag is tiger.
Oh, so what's a leopard?
Leopard is Tendua.
Innova.
Tendua.
Tendua.
And what's a panther?
Panther and leopard are the same thing.
Dude,
Something is same.
It's a black and white thing. So Tendua, Kala Tendua must be. And then cheetah is what is cheetah?
cheetah only, I guess.
Cheetah. They'll come to me.
Kala Tendua.
Dude, imagine.
Have you seen the Kala Tendua movie? That was some shit.
Like that's like fucking like that's like thinking of like a very badly done blue film movie like Kala Tendua.
Which one?
It's just a rip-off. You're making Black Panther. I swear, if someone will make a Black Panther spin-off in Bollywood, Kala Tendua.
It doesn't sound that nice.
Why? Who cares with Bollywood? They'll make anything out of anything, yeah. They made Batman. You didn't see that?
That's
But apparently that's a good movie.
Yeah. Still, they made it's Adam something.
dude. Imagine if somebody sees a Tendua and he's saying it as a Dekh bhencho Tendua and the other one says nahi nahi ye to sala Kala Tendua hai.
You're real. Some shit.
Like, I don't know that well of Hindi, so if someone says me, bhai, bach ke rehna, yahan pe tendua hai, I'm thinking like some kitchen instrument is somewhere out there in the wild. Like, what? Tendua kahan se aa gaya jungle mein?
This Tendua thing exists. Fucking why doesn't cheetah का क्या होता है बे?
चीता होता है I guess.
अबे हिंदी में
हिंदी में भी चीता ही होता है.
चीता का चीता नहीं होता. It is not like that.
What do you say to बड़ी बिल्ली? I don't know man.
बिल्ली मौसी.
बिल्ली मौसी.
What do you call a crow?
Yeah, the dumb question. That's a dumb
What do you call an eagle? Bada eagle. What do you call a sparrow? Chota sparrow, chota चिड़िया. क्या मतलब?
Birds, I don't think if you can name them in Hindi. You can, but I don't even know a single one.
Eagle का क्या होता है? Eagle का चील.
उसका होता है चील. नहीं, चील is kite.
तो eagle?
Eagle. I don't know. चील हो.
बड़ी चील?
नहीं. No.
Yosef, you're basically asking a blind man for directions over here. Let's just stop this path.
Dude, we need to have a Hindi professor on the podcast, man, just for this.
Okay, let's get a special guest.
Special.
Vinesh come here.
What do you call the JIU-JITSU in Hindi? You want to give a name?
What?
What would you call JIU-JITSU in Hindi?
bit for this, but I forgot the name.
That's a nice
What?
question, man.
Uh,
But isn't Jiu-Jitsu like Japanese?
Yeah, it's Japanese. So what will you call it in Hindi? Like if you have to define Jiu-Jitsu in Hindi.
But what will you call it in English?
Submission grappling kind of thing.
Yeah, that
I
makes sense.
guess in Hindi you call it like Chappi Kamarna. It's basically all like hugs and like takedowns. Like it's an old at the end of it all.
What do you call submission in Hindi?
Jadu ka Chappi.
Nice. Like
Submission.
grappling you can say kushti.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Submission
but
would be Dao Marna something. Dao
down.
Marna. Yeah, in the like a local Kushti language, they say Dao Mar diya iska. Like he executed one move. So submission का हिंदी क्या ही होगा? Submissive.
Fuck, this seems like BDSM, man. Submissive, dominant.
I can't really think.
Oh.
पता नहीं.
Yeah.
हाथ जोड़ गला चो. क्या होगा?
Yeah. It's not like we have Google right in front of us. You could have asked it in all these questions.
Wait. I'll try to Google, okay.
Yeah.
Submission.
हिंदी for submission.
Ha.
I think it'll be a funny word.
Something's not coming.
Dude, it's in Hindi. I cannot read shit, man. I'm sorry.
What the fuck? What did you search for? Submission?
Submission in Hindi.
I'm pretty sure he's looking at BDSM right now. And Vedant screen froze. Sorry everyone who's listening on this.
Yeah.
Vedant is now frozen on his side.
I think Vedant needs to buy a new phone or some shit. Now he's back on.
Vedant.
I was looking for the meaning for submission in Hindi. It says prastut karna, but prastut karna is appearing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah,
But kya prastut karna? But kya prastut karna? That also makes that.
Pichwara.
Take the back.
How else?
How else can you say? Like, Pichwara prastut karo, take the back, bro.
Pete.
That's a good pickup line. Pichwara prastut.
Bro, my name is Vedant. Let's start. It will be funny if you do that as a pickup line.
I'm out. I'm not doing that. I gave the idea.
That will be creepy as hell.
Dude, you'll probably get
Bye.
slapped by that.
Was that
Imagine.
a fun?
No, imagine going up to a girl, like in a creepy way, and saying, Pichwara prastut karna.
I mean, if you did like a low voice, like Pichwara, just I can't even get it out.
It almost started out as sexy, you know.
I can't even get it out. It's too much.
What?
You can almost pass it off as something very profound and sexy.
I mean, if the girl is doing like a literature degree, sure, why not?
If she's into Hindi, that is it.
If you catch her off guard, she'll be like, what? It sounded nice, okay. I don't mind. And then we're like, okay, what did it mean?
Oh god.
Oh, I just said take your bag. I just said take the bag. Give me your bag.
This is please, I don't want one of you two to go and do jiu-jitsu the next day. It's like Pichwara practice.
Oh my.
Like just take the back right there. Out of anger or some impulse.
Dude, this is going to haunt me the next time I go to train, man.
It's kind of difficult to take a class in Hindi though.
Yeah, but then
It will be so damn.
I could not make out shit in Hindi, man.
Guard हमें आने it will be so like
Guard क्या होगा?
close guard.
बंद दरवाजा.
पैरों के बीच आओ. What do you say?
पैरों के बीच आओ.
Like, how will you say close guard in Hindi?
बंद द्वार. I don't know, man.
I'm not going to even think on this. It's all you.
It will be damn hard.
Yeah. Imagine saying to someone, पैरों के बीच आ रहा.
Like, if a guy says it, it's really like, मैं तुम्हारे पैरों के बीच में हूँ. It is very creepy, bro. Both way, it is very creepy. Bro, we're doing jiu-jitsu here, nothing else. Hindi will make it so creepy.
Yeah.
You know how to do it.
It's our mother language. Let's not forget.
Dude, it'll be really creepy, man. Like imagine boys like the ones like who just only know Hindi. How hard it is for them to pick up girls, man. Like in Hindi, not in English. Imagine that.
Hindi is not.
Like what will they say?
If your command over Hindi is good, it is. I don't know. I find it nice.
So imagine you're a boy, okay, who knows just
Imagine
Hindi.
if you're a boy.
Okay, fuck. That is an oxymoron.
I mean, can we like discuss this? This
Okay,
is a
okay.
new topic right now.
Imagine you only know Hindi, okay, and you have to
Okay,
pick a girl up. You know, you're just picking girls. What will you say? What will be your pickup line, bro?
भाभी जी ध्यान रखना वहाँ पर तेंदुआ है मेरे साथ आ जाओ हम बिस्तर पर पेशवारे को बदुस्तर कर सकते हैं ट्रेनिंग कर सकते हैं
Let it be. Let it be. I don't think if you're not good at Hindi, I don't know if you can do that.
I'm so shit with Hindi.
You'll have to probably give up with some super cheesy dialogue or something.
But what will you say? तुम्हारी कमर बहुत अच्छी लग. I don't know, man. Like makes me sound like a fucking pedophile. Creepy
You
as
wouldn't say
fuck.
that in English too, man.
Translate that to English. Your back looks very good. Wow.
No way of picking up a girl like that.
Sexy back, huh?
Probably say a shairi or something. Like a one line or shairi or something.
But
No, I've never tried it in Hindi. Or did you see that Akshay Kumar's new ad? You would say that. Abhi kaategi kya?
No.
no.
That would be epic. That would be the worst line ever.
That is.
But that's so fucking idiotic. Why did you do that?
I don't know, man. That is so dumb, actually. Just saying to someone, "Kaategi kya?" And if he,
I mean, he says that. You'll cringe the moment he says it on TV. You know, you'll be like, okay, fuck. Why is he saying that?
Like,
It's so weird. The way he says it, man. You look it up and it'll be like, okay.
dude, but all of these Bollywood songs and stuff, all of them are so fucking cheesy, man.
of course, they relate to our cheesy audience, I guess.
Dude, you know what happened today? I went to the gym, okay, and like midway, fuck, my Bluetooth ran out of like battery and stuff. So I had to remove my Bluetooth earphones, and the music I was listening to actually made me fucking deaf. I wish I was deaf. Like fucking like Sapna Chaudhary and shit. Like I don't even I don't know, man. Like Punjabi music and all of that. I don't know, man. Just
Yeah, if you're not used to it, it is a pain. Especially while you're working out.
yeah,
Especially while you're working.
it
It's
gets
like
into you.
deafening noise at one point.
Yeah.
It does not enhance your performance at all. You're
Enhance your
song going on in the
performance.
background, you're constantly thinking about it, and you're like trying to lift up heavy weight,
Yeah.
and picture say some weird line comes up. It's funny.
तूने मारी entry. Oh fuck.
Imagine you're sitting on the bench, you're doing bicep curls, and all of a sudden, Putni K starts singing in the background. It's like, God.
Dude, but I was just thinking there are people who'll make love to these Hindi songs, man.
Oh God,
That's like the
please, we
worst,
don't
man.
want to know these people.
People who?
Who'll make love, who'll have sex to these Hindi songs? Like, dude, like I don't know, man.
You can't generalize it Hindi songs in general, but some songs it will be funny.
All,
All, exactly all.
all.
I'll be like,
No,
I cannot do
don't
this
agree.
shit, bro.
Like the people who have the absolute like pinpoint knowledge of Hindi, speak fluently, write and read everything. Okay, to them though, I think they will enjoy it.
Why?
But
You don't need to understand the like word to word meaning of a song to enjoy it.
okay, okay. Imagine a guy and a girl in the bedroom, and somehow in the song it goes, "Oh, your cheese is so very nice. Let me get the knife and start slicing," and you don't know what, enjoy it.
I think Hindi songs are I love them. I don't find cheesy Hindi songs nice, but most majority of the Hindi songs
I mean, yeah, I'm sure people have their own taste in music. No judging over there. They have their own taste. I'm like okay with some songs. I'm mostly with English. But
Yeah,
yeah.
same here.
Mm.
But I would find it like personally, I would find it creepy as fuck, man. Like if I'm making love with someone and like a fucking Hindi song starts to play, I'm like, dude, this
Don't
shit
put on
ain't
shuffle
happening.
this.
I don't know.
Like imagine you making love with someone and then the song is like Sheila Ki Jawani or some shit.
I'm doing it. Those are like it'll be funnier.
No, imagine that
It'll
you're
be
like,
funny.
no, I just like thought of something. Imagine again, a guy and a girl, Sheila Ki Jawani starts playing, and then you mistake the girl's name for Sheila, and then she's just going to kick your ass out.
That's good thing. You don't mistake it. I was just singing the song.
What? We're trying to sing a song. Oh, what are you there for?
No, you have a good like a valid pass too for that, no? You shout out Sheila, like what is happening? I'm singing the song. Continue.
I love the priority in that room. like गाना पर priority देखो कौन दे रहा है.
This is like we're too fucked, I guess, man. Our priority is instead of making love, our priority is music. Like I'm happy nobody said jujitsu करने लग जाऊंगा guard कैसे pass करूंगा मैं उसका.
That would have been a possibility with some really hardcore jiu-jitsu people.
Now the podcast is taking weird turns.
Yeah, dude, you know what?
Conversation is going
Like
weird.
on Reddit, I was like just scrolling shit on Reddit, like just trying to find some funny shit, and I saw this jujutsu like somebody like some white belt or something, and he posted, "My girlfriend is also doing jujutsu, and it's really hard to have sex with her." Like, I'm like, what the fuck,
Oh
man?
god. Oh god.
It's funny.
Oh god.
I can't imagine it. I can't imagine it how it'll be a problem.
Yeah, because you're blue.
Yeah?
Because you're blue, man.
No, as in how will that be a problem? Like, why having sex will be a problem if you both are doing jiu-jitsu?
You're not white anymore. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You don't know how these whites act or think. I used to go crazy. I was like, my mind was going crazy when I started doing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wow, you can do this. Oh wow, you can do that. There's a whole new like a machination to how your body works and how the other person's body works. You know. I think that's how.
How you can manipulate it, huh?
Yeah, it's like
Using your hands, you can do stuff to the like controlling other person is so easy once you get the hang of it.
yeah. No, it's like initially before you even start or even heard of this jiu-jitsu, all you know is from I don't know either on the street or in movies like punch or kick like I will tackle you and I'll just keep punching you while you're down. That's would be the like average default how anyone would think on it. you get introduced to this new art called Jitsu or any art, for example, and you figure out that there's a whole pattern. You know, there's a I think it's pattern. I'll go with pattern, like how the body moves, how the body works, how you can anticipate after that how it goes on. Then you just like start to intercept, you start to feed, you start to control, you start to bend, like what you said, and just like it's like it's a whole new body experience you're going through right there.
But do you still find it hard to explain Jiu-Jitsu to people who don't know about it? Like, or do you have definition, like a preset definition to give when people ask you about it?
I mean, like generally when I tell people, like, oh, I do Jiu-Jitsu, it's a martial art, they'll be like, why are you doing this? This is the general thing I get answered back. Why are you doing this art? Why do you invite pain? I'm like, because it's fun. And they would go like, pain is fun? I mean,
Yeah.
It's one kind of pain.
If I'll ask you about like to define Jiu-Jitsu, okay? To explain Jiu-Jitsu to a layman person, what would your definition be? Anyone of you could start with.
I don't know, man. Like for me personally, Jiu-Jitsu has done wonders. So,
Like, please, I don't know about shit about Jiu-Jitsu, okay?
yeah.
And you have to explain what Jiu-Jitsu is.
I'll say like Jiu-Jitsu is the tool to make your to develop yourself as a person both physically and mentally. That is it.
And how do you do that?
How do you do that, as in?
How do you do that with Jiu-Jitsu?
So personally, like I'll just say personally, it's just like we all have done jujitsu, so we kind of like it's a different bond all of us share, man. Like I don't know, man. Like it's so crazy. Like after the first 3 months, 4 months of jujitsu, when you really start to obsess over it, like fuck, I cannot get this right, I cannot get that right, and then you get that right. It's like fucking accomplishment, man. Like for fuck's sake, I did that. I can do this. And then this self confidence thing comes. And then after a jiu-jitsu session, you're like all pumped up and motivated. And it's just like the patience you learn, everything that you learn is so crazy, man. It's just for me, it has this like kind of like made my life almost like a 360-degree turn, man. Like I was fucking up my entire life, man. And then jujitsu came along and I was like just found this new lifestyle where like this is what I needed, kind of, that shit. And the only thing that was wrong was that like I didn't start training before, kind of like when I was in my 19 or 20. But then like a girl recently reached out to me and she has like some mental health issues and something, and I was like, just dude, like I know it sounds stupid, it sounds very strange, just come up to jiu-jitsu. Like that is the fucking thing you need in your life, man. Like just do like a month of jiu-jitsu, 2 months of jiu-jitsu, and you'll see the changes in your life. I mean, what else can I say? Like I cannot describe it in words, man. It's like so priceless.
It's a hard to articulate it.
What's that?
It's a hard to articulate what Jiu-Jitsu is and what it does to you.
Yeah.
What about you, Anand? What about you? Having used it in real self-defense scenario, how would you explain?
Yeah, I mean, it was a weird experience at the time, because at that moment when I actually got into like the supposed fight, you don't know, like your mind just like I was still be like a white like almost new white belt at the time, and you got into the supposed fight, and the more it happens, you're like, oh shit, I don't know what to do, please stop fighting, I don't want to fight, and then it's like after you get like some ground of yourself, like some thinking space, you're like, oh wait, I trained, I've done this stuff before, I know how to handle it. And then in that moment, you just see the opportunity and just like go for it. Like what you've been training, what you've been going through in the classes, on the mats, you just like execute it. And then afterwards you just like, like whatever happens happens. Afterwards, I just run away.
So was it like did it overwhelm you in the starting, or was it like a switch on and it was on auto mode?
No, I wish it was a switch on and switch off, but then I basically like panicked for a few bit. Like there's few minutes of, it's like a minute or two of panic. I was like, oh God, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And then bam, immediately my mind remembered my training, and then my body started like figuring out where everything is, where his body is, how his movements are, where my body is, where my movements are, and how to get into position, how to lock it up, how to execute it, and then yeah.
And the people who don't know jiu-jitsu, all this happened in seconds.
Yeah.
Like, I guess so. This didn't take this wasn't minutes, or this is like quick seconds of figuring where you are.
The panic took longer than the actual jiu-jitsu
True.
work.
Very true.
The panic worked like a minute, 2 minutes. Jiu-jitsu, I guess like
Second.
Less than a minute, less like 40 seconds approximate. You wanna make it, yeah.
Dude, but that overwhelming feeling that you get, like I remember my like the first few weeks of jiu-jitsu, like I'm big, as compared to a lot of people. I'm big, and when somebody takes you to the ground, it it somehow hurts your ego, You know what I mean? Like fuck, man. Like am I so fragile? And I was sparring with Aditi. You remember Aditi?
Yeah.
Fucking badass. And she took my back, and that was like my second or third class. Okay, and I was like, fuck, man. Like she's like 50 kilos lighter to me or something, and then she's almost on the verge of choking me out. So I was like, fuck, like just a complete mind blow and shit. It's so overwhelming, man, when people are just on top of you and you have to figure shit out in that moment. Like you cannot delay because then it's death. Kind of that shit. Like it's like fighting for survival.
So I took a class for this new guy. So he's doing jiu-jitsu for the first time. And he was like, okay, what the real life application of it is and all. So there was one of his friends too who I trained back a year back. So I just told him to mount the guy. And like the new guy was down and the Siddharth was mounting him. I was like, okay, escape. He tried his level best. He's like above top dude, pushing him, like chest press kind of thing, towards his left, right. And like how easy it is, you think, like to escape from the bottom position of mount. He's like, it is damn tough. It is damn tough. I was like, okay, let's reverse it. Siddharth is down, and you do whatever you can. Just don't strike to control the guy. He was like, okay, I was like, how long will it take for him to escape? He was like, I don't think he'll escape. And within 10 seconds, Siddharth was out. And his jaw just dropped. He's like, okay, what the fuck did you do? I'll give it one more try. The same thing happened. He's like, what is happening over here? Like, how are you so strong? You don't look that strong. It was like the first time they experienced jiu-jitsu, like when I experienced jiu-jitsu for the first time, I was caught in a guillotine from close guard. Okay, I'm at 5'9". After tapping out, I felt like I was 5'11". Man, like the whole neck, the whole spinal cord were like kind of stretched. I was like, okay, my neck is elongated a little bit. I could breathe, but I was about to the panic. But then I panicked for a second, man. He choked me out. First class, okay. At first class, I sparred, got into a guillotine, bam, can't breathe, tapped out, panicked. I was like, okay, what is that? I want to learn that. And that if you get over that first panic, now it's if you don't let the ego come in the first panic, it's beautiful after. And that thing happens a lot. Like suppose a huge guy takes you into Kimura, it's like just snapping off a toothpick. It's that easy for him to break your arm. And to get over that small fears or panics, now jiu-jitsu just makes you, and it just makes you unbelievably good at grinding it out.
Yeah.
I guess as the longer you do jiu-jitsu, the more tempered your mind becomes. The more the more open it becomes somehow to other people. Like, oh shit, I really don't want to do this to you, but we are in a sparring match, and one of us has to go down. So I will get you to a point where you'll have to just like tap. Otherwise, I will be forced to break something off like a toothpick.
Yeah. That actually happened to me in Bangkok. Like I was there for a
You broke someone like a toothpick.
no. So what happened was I was there for this tournament and the other guy, like you all have seen it, like the other guy was really fucking. He had like 50 kilos on me and stuff, and like he took me into an Americana. Like he was on half guard top, took me into Americana and like it was on the verge of breaking because at that time with the adrenaline and all of that competition level,
Yeah.
you're like, fuck it, man. Like what happens if? But then I tapped, and the moment we stepped off the mats, he came to me. He said, like, "Are you okay? Is your hand fine?" And he acted all very good. And after that, he's like, like, we had a good time. We chilled around. We're still friends to this day. We talk around a lot about stuff about jiu-jitsu and all of that. But that's the thing, man. It's like this tight knit community where like it has been so many times like with when I sparred with Vedant and I went fucking full crazy, man. Like just full crazy. And if somebody else sees that, he's like, fuck, he's trying to kill you. And the next moment you're just chilling and having fun. Like what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Yeah, right. It's like you said, it's a close knit bond of people who love to basically murder each other.
But not really murdering.
Pseudo murdering.
Pseudo murdering.
Closest you can to get to murder without murdering the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close as you
Legal
can
murder.
get. Yeah, as close as you can get. No other sport does this. Like
Yeah.
either it knocks you out, but you're not that close to seeing the depth.
Death.
In knockout, it's like you just eyes shut down. You know.
I seen the light a few times. Every time I go back, it's like, hey, how you doing? How's the family? All good. Yeah.
What I was saying, when you get knocked out, I have got knocked out once in boxing sparring. So it's just like lights off. You don't experience the lights off. It's just a switch, boom, and you're off. And then you just get up. But in jiu-jitsu, you see the light going off slowly. It's like, okay, the light is getting
It's
off,
like
the light is getting off. And then you experience that panic state, So I don't think, like, obviously other grappling arts do bring it out. Judo, Sambo, catch wrestling do bring it out. But apart from these close related martial arts, I don't think any other martial art does that. So it's such a crazy, like what happened with me was I took a year off when 2016 I took a year off. Like I wasn't in Delhi, I had no place to train, so I was teaching a couple of people over here. But when I went back, so I went to Bangalore. So first class, there was this blue belt, another blue belt. Oh no, I don't know. He was a white belt, I guess. Yeah, he was a white belt. So I got choked out. I got an RNC by him. He gave me an RNC, and the amount of joy I got by being choked out, shit. The lights and started going slowly, dimming it off. I missed this for a year, man. Like getting choked was such a nice feeling. Not choking a person, getting choked was such a nice feeling. Like I need this in a life regularly. It keeps you grounded.
Yeah, it keeps you
I'm sure you're not into BDSM. So how that comment?
Well, like try not doing jiu-jitsu for a year, and
Yeah.
then hitting the mat, and you'll be like enjoying, even if people are like ragdolling you left
Yeah.
and
Break
right.
my arm right now. Let me feel the sensation once again.
Dude, like after 15 days I went and did you get this feeling when you were like when you took a year off where you were like you felt vulnerable and stuff like you felt like fragile and you're like fucking people will maul me and stuff.
I had no inhibitions at all.
I was like
I just wanted to go back to the mat. So that way I was good enough.
I
But
was
I
like
got people like left and right.
yeah.
I got my ass thrown around that day. Like boom, 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 boom. And I was like, the moment I was getting my ass handed to me, I was like, okay, let's start it again. Let's
Yeah,
start
yeah.
again. And it was like rush, man. It was so good.
Like even like when I spar with Vinesh sir, like I always like try to pass the guard and he plays guard. And like obviously he's a purple belt and he has that much of experience. But that minute where that overcoming feeling which is not there but still is, kind of that stuff. So it's kind of like it's I think Jiu-Jitsu, the most important thing that Jiu-Jitsu has taught is that you fall down and you come back up and you do that shit again until you succeed or some shit.
Even the rocket line. It's not how hard you get hit. It's about how hard you can get hit, get down, and get back up.
Yeah.
True, true. But yeah, that's the thing in Jiu-Jitsu. If you have to do something and you cannot get it right, you kind of figure out the way to do it, and then you have another puzzle, like another set of puzzle to figure out. It's like, I don't think there's even like for the Rio Servant test, there's not, the puzzle never ends. Like, even if you're a black belt for say 25 years, people are coming up with new shit like anything right now. Poop, 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 poop. They're popping up with new shit. So I think it'll be fun if you just keep doing it. It's like solving a puzzle.
Yeah.
It's like a mind game at one point. As soon as you pass the physical test, it's the mind test question.
Yeah, and the most weirdest thing about this is like, you know that you're never going to beat the game.
Yeah.
And we're too stubborn. We have to keep going at it. Like, figure out the next puzzle. Figure out the next puzzle.
And there's an endless amount of puzzle to figure it out. So you know that you're never going to win. As in, you're never going to be able.
Bullshitting you while you're gone.
Yeah. So my light just fucking went. So I just started recording again. So what were you saying? Who was saying?
I was basically saying that since what Vedant said, that puzzles are just never ending. There's no physical or like any way at all to like complete them all and get to the end. You just like start realizing that, oh, I'm just doing this for fun now.
Yeah.
I just want to do puzzles for fun. I just like figure out how to get past this guard. Let me just figure out how to get out of this side control. Let me figure out what to do when I'm on mount. You know.
Yeah, true.
And
at
that
the end of the day,
what happened
we
with
lost
that?
it.
I think we lost him.
Yeah. Vedant, you were saying something.
Oh, you're there. So I was saying, yeah, once you get the hang of, like, once you are bitten by the bug of Jiu-Jitsu, then probably it's like any other, like, for the lack of a better word, it's like an addiction kind of thing.
Yes.
True. Very true.
Yes.
You just, to get better at it is one thing. There's that there in the corner of your mind, but it's just like, just keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. It has fun, it has everything, it has its ups and downs. It's just like, I don't know, it's a minor addiction.
Minor.
It is an addiction in a way though. And it's like a life, like one jiu-jitsu class could be defined as a life.
Yeah.
Like if you see, like suppose you go against a higher belt.
Yeah.
Okay. You face reality and then you go against someone and you kick ass. Or you kick ass against someone and it's like up of a life and then you go down again. It's all in one. Like in 1.5 hour or 1 hour class, you're experiencing everything. Like you're getting your ass handed to you, you're rocking it on the mat. And there's a stalemate happening over there, so it's kind of weird. You have to figure out stuff, and sometimes you're just flowing around. Sometimes it happens, the arm bars just come in like, I don't even have to think for it, the arm bars just, boom, the body don't look there.
Muscle memory.
Not even muscle memory. Like, it's kind of a flow thing. It's as if I just rehearsed it with the guy while I was sparring.
Yeah.
Muscle memory is also like, okay, you catch it. And if you see a recording of it, it's like, okay, why the fuck didn't I see the armbar was there? So,
Yeah.
so weird, like, and majority of the thing, I think it's 90% cerebral, like just 10% physical, you just have to execute it, but if you can see it, I think you win it over there.
But also,
Yeah.
like you're very right, Vedant. But I don't think it's for everyone. Like I know it's for everyone theoretically, but like I think you need to have this attitude that fuck this shit, man. I'm going to come up every day. That persistence kind of thing, just getting after it day in day out, week in week out, and Like the hard part is the early months, man. The first month, the second month, where you don't know shit, where you don't know what's happening. You're just getting your ass handed to you every single class. But just keep that if somebody can get through that first 2-3 months of jujitsu training, no, then it becomes very that then it's like your art, man. Like, and I was also thinking that, dude, all of this stress in fucking life, man, like so much stress, and the minute you're on the match, it's like it's gone. Like you feel so
It doesn't
relaxed.
even
You feel like
exist.
you feel home. Like fuck.
You're fighting for dear life. I think stress comes much more than that. There's
Yeah.
stress in a different way, but not the way we know it in our usual life.
Yeah.
Like, imagine getting bow and arrowed by someone. There's no stress of life over there. There's no tension of business. There's no tension of a relationship, anything. You just have to survive for another gasp of air.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any more stressful scenario than jiu-jitsu. But the stress is totally different. It's not the usual life related,
Yeah.
but a kind of in a good way.
Yeah.
It's like you recollect your life after that point. Like, oh god, I'm getting choked right now. What did I do to deserve this at this moment?
Minor, I don't know how to say it. Like, once you get choked, okay, and once you reflect on it, it's like, okay, you were about to die. So it's like a new look on life altogether. Like,
Yeah.
okay, that moment I could die, and that could be it. So now you have a new look, like, okay, you start appreciating everything, at least for me. Let's have a cool head and,
I guess this is where the conversion of priorities come in. Like the moment when you get, like the moment you first get choked, and the moment you like see that light, that same light, that just like dimming, and then it comes back on, and then it's like recollecting and everything is like shit. That is how death feels like. I don't want to experience death again. What am I? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? And he's like, and then when you take this back home or back into your normal life with all the training, all the experience, all the grounding, the grinding, the mad work you do, you just like you start to subconsciously apply it into the real world. You know, it's like oh wow, someone's in a stressful situation, and like you're in a stressful situation. Normally, a normal person would be stressed, like oh dear God, this is going to happen. I need to stress this out. But then we would have a priority straight. Like, why should I stress? Why should I panic even in this moment?
True.
I don't even panic when I'm about to die. Why am I panicking in this like exam, for example, moment? Doesn't make sense.
That said it very nicely. The BJJ in a nutshell could be summarized as being comfortable in the worst or the most uncomfortable scenarios ever. So that is what Jiu-Jitsu does. Like, if somebody is like not choking the hell out of you, or you're in the worst positions in a physical fight you could get, and if you're comfortable there keeping a cool, then probably life scenarios you're very well equipped to handle those. So like subconsciously you do it, but if you're just conscious about it, it will help. I think it will help crazy.
Yeah.
And I think Jiu-Jitsu makes you stay in the particular moment now. There's nothing else going on at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your focus in the moment.
Yeah. If you're not there, then
you're dead.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah.
You know what's happening.
Yeah. You are like you won't be fit to even roll. Like if you're not like sole focus is right there. Like oh shit. This is
happening. It happens so quick. You'll be like fuck, and done. Okay, I just tapped out. What happened?
That's true.
And also, I think it makes you very comfortable when you face like stressful scenarios or something. Like even if when you're threatened, like even when you're physically threatened, you're like, fuck this shit, man. Like you have that attitude, like let's fucking go, let's go, like let's go. Just yeah.
That's one attitude. Yeah, of course. Like,
Yeah.
So you go out there and it's like, oh, some guy is like just tussling, it's like waving himself around, like, oh yeah, I'm the biggest, baddest guy around. And then he comes up to you, he's like, yeah, what you gonna do about it? And then you have the approaches to this scenario. A person, yeah, I would like, yeah, let's go. You wanna go? I'm pretty sure you will be very sorry at the end of this. Another guy will be like, I know what to do in this scenario. I know what I can do. I don't know what he can do.
Yeah.
But still, like, I don't want to give this guy any pain because there's no reason for me to waste my time
Yeah.
for someone like this.
Yeah.
For no reason, just like, take it, proof. There's
Yeah,
no proof.
like you can fight. Like you know you can. It's basically, I don't think like it's to provocate fights. It's basically like you know how to defend yourself. So if somebody throws a punch at you, okay, like shit's about to go down, kind of that thing, like you
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I think if you don't have any other option, you can.
yeah, exactly.
do it. But yeah,
But I don't think like I've
Yeah.
noticed this change in me like after jujutsu, like all of my aggression and shit has just gone away, and I just don't want to get into fights, man. Like I'm the first person who will fucking run away from a fight if there's a street fight or something, because I've just seen so much of reality that I'm scared. Like imagine getting fucking omoplata out on the street. Like you'll fucking break your shoulder off.
it's not.
I am very doubtful. If you get into an omoplata in somewhere in Delhi, I'm pretty sure you can like blame someone from the club because there's no one else who knows an omoplata.
No. I'm just saying, like maybe you're traveling. I mean, it's very realistic. It's scary shit, man. Like because you know this can happen to you, so you don't want to go after that. Whereas there are like so many kind of like wannabe alpha males who go to the gym, kind of that stud types who think they can fight. Like every man thinks he can fight. And then
Yeah.
when they go there and they don't know the outcome, but
Yeah.
you being trained, you know the outcome, so you want to defend against that hurt. But imagine somebody going there and just picking up a fight with a trained martial artist and getting his ass handed. Like why would you do that, man?
Yeah.
So they haven't really known what they can do and what the other person can do. It's just like big biceps, so I'll kill you. But once you get to know like what can really happen, it's like until unless it's upon you or your family, it's like you do have no other way but to confront the scenario physically. I think apart from that, I'm not really keen on testing it out. I have my moments like that I'm shit angry as fuck and I just want to bash the guy up, but I never do that. Like, okay, the fight or flight, the flight always wins, but if there's no flight, obviously I know I can at least handle myself and escape the scenario,
Yeah.
not even, pose over the person and then kill him off.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's a good feeling to have, like, if you can take care of yourself, if you just handle
Yeah.
yourself instead of
If you like physically, like in a violent way, handle yourself without much time or like energy wasted into it, that's like a very good feeling. That's a very good feeling. I gotta admit.
you don't have to look behind your back every time. Huh?
No.
Like, you can do a lot of shit when like just go whenever you want, like at the middle of the night and go wherever you want, not worrying about, at least if you're alone, then not worrying about yourself that much.
That's true.
You have to be careful and you have to be aware.
Jitsu did give me one thing, one annoying thing. So basically, like,
Hey guys, just a second. I think I might have to leave. I have to go for a dinner with my family.
right now, okay.
My parents are calling. So that's why I was trying to make it up early.
Hmm.
So you guys have a great talk. Nice talking to you.
Bye bye,
No
Vedant.
worries. Bye, Vedant.
Good talks, man.
Get well. See you soon.
See you soon.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Bye.
Carry on.
Yeah. So what were you saying,
Yeah.
Ananya?
Yeah, so basically, like, Jitsu did give me one annoying thing. It's, after like a few months of training, I was just like walking on streets of Delhi. And it's like a normal walk, like a normal walking game from one place to the other. And you know, like how Delhi most of the times is like crowded and like
Aggressive.
populated.
Aggressive.
No aggression. No aggression.
No.
I'm walking.
I'm saying Delhi is kind of an aggressive city.
Yeah, I guess you can say that, but that's not the
Yeah.
attitude I got right there. It's
Yeah.
like the attitude that people are walking behind me, people are walking in front of me, people are like moving. You kind of get a sense of awareness. which
True.
like you get like how small your personal space was before Jitsu, it just got bigger, and then you can feel out like how people are moving within that personal space of yours,
True.
and you just like want to like keep track of everything. Like there's people walking behind you, they just like brush your back. You. I noticed I tensed up. I was like, oh shit, someone's behind me. Okay, and then I'm looking, I'm hearing, I'm sensing the guy walk past me, and he's going like like a normal thing you'll find like in a crowded area or anywhere. But then once you have this like awareness, it's just like it's everywhere. You kind of
Yeah.
you account for everything. Let's say you
Yeah.
account for that guy. Like this is like some high level awareness which I don't know if I have or not, or is it even possible to get it? It's like okay, that guy over there sitting, he's drinking something. The guy behind me, he's talking to his friend. The guy in front of me and the guy behind and the guy to my side are like looking at each other for some reason, and they like going back to their phones. It's a whole like I guess you could say spider sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened to me as well. I mean, I know it's very weird, but I think it's kind of self awareness. Like you're very aware of your personal surroundings and
Uh,
even of yourself, like where your hand is, where your leg is, kind of that stuff. Like you have control over your body, and I think that's one of the main things. Apart, and also the fact that that it's kind of it gives you that mental awareness as well.
yeah, it does. Hold that thought. I'll just be back in 1 second.
Cool, cool, cool. I just saw her video on Instagram. She's rolling in the rain. Like it's fucking raining and she's sparring with some girl.
Uh, yeah, I think we should try that sometime. We should pitch that idea to Arun sir.
Rolling in the rain,
Yeah, man. Why not?
rolling in the deep.
But I'm not gonna clean the mats. I'm only pointing it out.
What the fuck, right? Like why? Yeah, maths. Like, but why will you clean it? It's fucking rain, bro.
Do you know how much junk and dirt
Ah,
are in
yeah,
every single one, like geese?
yeah.
I know how much is in mine.
No, but like I was saying this, it's like very, it's that's the same thing, man. Like it changes your life. Like whoever can stick to 1 year of jiu-jitsu and say
Yeah,
that before and after I was the same, he's fucking lying. Like it
yeah,
changes you completely as a person. Like whatever your objectives, priorities in life, it changes you. And then you meet, and it's also like you meet so many people who are like-minded, who are cool people, man. Like you just meet so many of those people.
yeah. I can say that out of all the people who I met, majority of like chilled
Yeah,
like down to earth people are
yeah,
from these clubs.
yeah,
They like normal life doesn't appeal to them. It's like okay, this is a stressful situation. Okay, chill. Like okay, I'll figure it out. I'll do this. I'll do that. Okay, problem gone. Next thing. Like they, I can say that they're an exposed bunch of people.
yeah,
Like they've experienced that exposure. They figured out in their head like oh shit. I did like how what Vedant said a few moments back about like oh once you're like closely being choked out and the light is going away, your priorities just like get rearranged, just get reorganized, and then everyone has that same mentality.
yeah,
And then at the end of the day, it's like yeah, anything can happen to me, anything can happen to the other guy, anything I can do can happen to him, anything he can do it can happen to me. There's nothing that's becomes impossible at that point.
yeah. It's enlightening, man. It's I think
It is.
like before, if I would say like before jiu-jitsu, I was ignorant of everything, man. But like once I started doing jiu-jitsu, it was like okay, I'm taking care of my body, I'm taking care of of everything. Like it all just fell into place, and now it's like like being less ignorant as compared to what I was before. Just
Yeah, that's true.
that thing, and it's also like for I don't know, it's just this community feeling you get when you like
Brotherhood.
yeah like when if I see you in the streets I'll be like fuck like even if I don't know you very well and if I see you in the dojo like once or twice I'll be like if I'm in trouble he'll help me out.
Yeah, it's a it's a enlightening community. Yes, I can say that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like even if you're out in a new country and just like roaming around,
yeah,
and if someone either gives out an os or like gives the hand gesture
shocker.
or or like just starts generally talking about jitsu, you know that guy is a chill dude.
Yeah,
And you know that guy is ready to help even in the bad situation.
yeah, yeah. That's the crazy part of if you think about it, like just the things that jiu-jitsu has done for like each of like everybody of us has a different journey and a different story
Yeah,
why we came into jiu-jitsu, and like it's just like I don't know man, it's like so special and so unique that you cannot like just say it in words because it just changes you man, like so that is what like to everyone I would say like who's having trouble like whatever kind of trouble man, like if you have mental health problems or even physical health problems, just train man, go pick up your fucking key and
yeah.
go train man.
Don't even take a key. Just
Yeah,
go.
good.
Wear some like loose shorts. Wear a loose t-shirt. Just go.
Yeah,
Just roll. Do something. This
yeah.
is this is this is like this is better than drugs.
Oh man, for sure, man. Dude,
This is
like
better.
the thing that happened to me, like I was so much into nightlife and partying and stuff, just
Uh,
basically wasting my time, basic. And I'm like,
uh,
and I'm like, fuck it, man. Like I was that person, like who just wasted his time dancing to like shitty music and just drinking and stuff.
shitty. Emphasis on the shitty. Let's
Yeah,
just say that.
like those techno songs, EDM type of shit, just
It doesn't make any sense, but I must dance to this.
yeah, exactly. Like because everybody else is dancing, so yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Why
Why
not?
not? Yeah. And just wake up with a bad hangover, puke all over, and just shitty lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
And
Not
I
good for the
cannot believe
body.
that I was doing that. And now it's like, why do I even want to drink? Because I don't like now. You know what the fuck happened to me? Like, if I have to make a plan for let's say the next weekend, okay, I have to really procrastinate if I really need that plan or not. Like if I really need to meet that person or not. I'm like, okay, if I go out on Friday, that means I'm skipping gym on Saturday. Okay. Like go
Hmm.
out as in even if I go out late, I won't be able to wake up and shit like
Okay,
whatever.
okay.
So is that person really that important to miss my fucking gym session for? And I'm like, no
Well,
fucking way, man.
yeah,
And I know it's like you have to make some exceptions, but it kind of makes you think about your priorities a lot.
yeah, it does.
Because a lot of us waste a lot of fucking time on absolutely nothing. We're not doing anything. We're just chilling, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
No, it's like take care of yourself first before you can like take care of others or even entertain others.
True.
Like there's no point like, oh, I am sick. I am bed stricken. This guy wants me to help me pick him up from the airport to go somewhere. Let me just like get up out of this bed. Oh no, I can't even get up. How will I help him? No, it doesn't work like that. You can't put someone else's priority over yours.
True.
They don't have the same priority towards you. That can be a possibility.
True.
So you just like you can't just like help out everyone, or you can't just like be there for everyone, or even like care for everyone, because in the end of the day, unless you truly know them, you don't know if their priorities are the same as yours.
True. Very true.
But like at the same time, like yeah. So before jitsu for me, I was shy. I was shy. I was stressed. I was like, oh god, ugh, so much things happening in my head. what do I do? What do I do? It's like constant stress. Like, so procrastination kicks in. I was like, don't want to do anything. So stressed out to do anything. Procrastinate. So stressed out to do anything. Take a nap. Doesn't after it so yeah. All started to like smoothen out. Like the up and down erratic flow just became like a
Yeah.
like a smooth wave.
Yeah. Like very calm waters, just
Yeah, it's like you're treading
yeah.
what your violent waves were. You're not treading light water.
Yeah. Dude, just saying you look jacked, man.
I do.
Yeah, like I don't know why. Like you've been hitting the gym or what? You look jacked.
There's no gym. I'm literally not even touching any weights.
Don't know,
To be
man.
honest, I'm just doing a regiment. That's all.
Yeah, probably that. You look jacked, kind of jacked.
I'm anorexic. You don't know? Like I'm not eating so well. All these cuts are just coming in because I'm not eating.
No, I don't know, man. Just looking jacked. Like your shoulders are looking nice, man.
These shoulders is natural actually.
Natural
I've been
shoulders.
having
Look
it.
at you.
It's
Not
natural.
trying to take a
Since I was like
compliment.
little. And I'm honest. Was like since I was like seventh grade. I was like I used to have these broad ass shoulders.
Look at you trying to not take a compliment.
I'm trying to be humble. Yes.
Trying to be humble.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
it. I I don't know if you didn't know, but I used to be 120.
Damn.
Actually, 120. That was back in 12th grade. Yeah.
Shit.
I was 120 kilos when I was like 17, 18. Oh man, shit.
That shit's hard, man. Because I can relate because I was the same weight when I was 20. Like, have you seen my picture? Like the one I posted that day on Facebook, like on where I was like fat as fuck in 2016.
Um, I'm remembering, but I can't exactly like picture
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I post like 2016. I was really fat, man. Like fat. Just around
So
that same weight. And so I can definitely relate, man. And it just trickle downs to everything, man. Like
yeah,
depression, lazy feeling, eating a lot of junk food, everything you name it, it's there. Low self
it,
esteem.
it's like comfort food. Like
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
god, I'm
yeah, yeah,
stressed.
yeah,
Let me
yeah,
eat.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
god, I'm
yeah,
fat. I'm
yeah, yeah,
stressed. Let
yeah.
me eat. It's a
And,
whole
and
cycle.
then you have that fake bullshit that people should accept me for who I am. That's the fakest bullshit I think. Like because it's like saying you're basically sick and you're not taking medicines. And like I don't say like fatness is sickness, but being like I was really obese and at the age I was at 20, that is not right, man.
I
That's
think
just
I think like that line that be happy who you are.
yeah.
What is the line again?
Mm, be happy who you are. I
No,
don't
what
know.
does that line just like
Which I
spoke?
said, like accept people for like accept
Accept
people
people
should
for
accept.
you are.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I believe that only applies to people who cannot do anything about it.
True,
Like if you're fat, okay, can you do something about it? Yes, then do something about it.
true.
Why even like spouting excuses like oh I'm fat, I can't do anything. You should just be happy for what I am. If you're sad about it, do something about it.
True, true.
If you can't help it, then like okay, then we can understand. Because at the end of the day, this accept people for who you are. This is contextual. It doesn't apply to everyone.
Yeah.
Like someone can be tall, and it's like, oh god, I want to be short. I only want to be short. If you can do something about it, do something about it. If you can't do something about it, fine, understood. It's not like someone out there is like out to get you. Unless there is someone out there is actually out to get you, then
True.
like run hell. But yeah,
But then it trickles down to even your relationships, no? Like for me, it was like fuck man, I could not find a girl and all of that. So it's like it's so many things go that keep on going and I'm like I had this attitude where fuck the world, man. Like if I'm not getting girls, that's because the girls are wrong, kind of that shit. And you develop this defensive mechanism and stuff. And now I'm like fucking more comfortable with myself and everybody around me and
yeah,
stuff, man. Like just and yeah, man. Just I think that working on yourself is the best thing ever,
yeah,
because
that's true.
that's what it has taught me. Like even now, like obviously there are times when you feel like, you feel down, like you feel kind of that low shit that goes on in your life, like,
Yeah.
but then it's like, dude, like, what the fuck? You just go to the gym and you feel okay, or you just go to jujutsu or you feel okay. So
Or you just do whatever it is that you like, or whatever it
yeah,
is that helps you stress
yeah,
relief.
yeah,
Do
yeah,
that.
yeah. You and
That's
then
like
you're
drugs.
okay.
Don't do drugs. Kids, don't do drugs.
Yeah, very true. But I think that's, I don't know, man. Just the way that some of the society is built, that it's very hard to find individual people who kind of focus on the idea of self improving.
Yeah.
And that is one of the things I realized lately. Like, I had a couple of friends, like I wouldn't name, but lately I realized that people are not that much invested into self improving, or uh, into committing themselves into something which they are passionate about. It's just kind of that when shit gets hard, the wheat and the chaff, they are like, they get
Yeah.
segregated. So you know, okay, this person was taking it, this person was not.
That's true.
Kind of that
Well,
shit.
okay. Can I ask?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm assuming these friends, they were your school friends or like people who you went with college to.
Not really. I mean, just people, just friends I made on the way. Like not friends, just acquaintances kind of thing. Like people I know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can like it's safe to assume that okay, these guys had parents. These guys
Yeah.
went through school.
Yeah.
These guys did college.
Yeah.
These guys did learn education. They did like apply. They do have jobs. Like all
True.
that.
True. True.
So you can assume also along the way they know what's right and what's wrong.
True.
So along that route also, if you think about it, it is a choice they made. It's not a choice which they only had. They could have had any other choices, but the environment itself, the people around them, the attitude, the ambience of the air, the atmosphere around them, that helps to influence people. So these people, I feel like these people could have, you know, been a better version of themselves, but just that the environment and the people around them and the ambience only just like affected them, influenced them. Because you can't tell me that no one can influence me. I make my own decisions. You get influenced.
True.
Like how we talked about WWE. We saw that. I'm pretty sure when we were younger, we would have acted out some moves.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Undertaker's move,
Yeah,
or
definitely.
England ropes Rey Mysterio's move, like something or the other. You get influenced because that's what childhood is. You grow up, you learn from your elders, you learn from people around you. You can't just like grow up and like figure out like, oh wow, this is a computer. Oh wow, I know what the ABCs are. Oh, someone must have taught them to you. So you must have learned them somewhere. You must have picked them up from somewhere.
That
So
makes a lot of
yeah,
sense, man.
if you get back to it, people people have their own journeys. People have their own journeys, their own choices, their own paths to take. If you can help them, good. But if they're adamant about it, there's no like you can't help them.
True. True. Makes a lot of sense, man. That makes a lot of sense. That is something which I was like when you think about that, everything that happened at the end of the day, how your day was, when you're like going to sleep and you think about stuff. Yeah, and that's absolutely right. Like it is actually a choice for everyone, man. Like it is the same for somebody. Like just a choice. Like if you decide you want to do something, you fucking do it.
Mm,
And you're very right, people get influenced, uh, people kind of get deviated from their way, from the
mm,
thing that makes them happy. And
mm,
I've recently kind of just understood that like to be happy in life, like happiness is not something which is like a destination, like it's kind of a journey.
mm,
And there are days you feel low, there are days you feel high. And I've
mm,
kind of realized to be somewhat content in life, you need to have struggles. And then that comes back to jujitsu, man. Like the struggle in jujitsu,
mm.
dude, it makes you happy. Because overcoming
Yeah.
that struggle, like when you're stuck in fucking side mount and the person is grinding his fucking shoulder on your
Neck.
face, on your neck, and trying to get into mount. and then you escape, and then it
Yeah.
restarts, and then you do it's a scramble, and then you mount him. It's like fuck. There was a struggle, and then you overcame it.
Yeah.
So even if you tap after, even if he chokes you out or whatever happens in that whole sparring session, but that one moment of overcoming struggle, like imagine all those moments, accumulated moments in your 1 year of jiu-jitsu and in my 1 year of jiu-jitsu. Like it does kind of change you as a person. Just overcoming that physical struggle. I don't know. I think it changes you.
It does. It does. But our experiences have accumulated to the point that it has changed us.
Exactly.
For someone else, it can be different.
Yeah.
You know, like I wish I could like get like an 11-year-old kid and like made him go through the grind. He'd just be like, "Oh, it's fun. Oh, I like this. I want to keep doing this." You won't like find some life epiphany out of all this. You'll just be like a kid enjoying the fun, enjoying the thing. But yeah, again, it's like a journey for everyone, a journey of their own time in their own place.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, like what you said about like the hesitation, the paranoia upon making a decision on its risk, because like that's also true. That's also true. People will get stressed. People will get paranoid about whether they want to make a decision. Like what you just said, like, oh, should I go out with this guy and possibly miss out the gym tomorrow morning, right?
Yeah.
So that's a decision. You have to. That's a decision. You can't just like you will stress, yes, but then you have to make peace with the choice you make.
True.
You can't just like make a choice and then regret it afterwards because at the end of the day you made the choice, you went with it, and like there's no reason at all to crib about it. You just have to like enjoy it
True.
or like go through it.
True.
Either way.
True. Dude, I think we should like it's just we've completed like almost 1 hour and 15 minutes. Dude, we should like we'll stop at this moment, but I think we should do it again. I think I'm just wondering like should we like we already have like Vedant, you. I think we should call a girl as well, man. Like just
I did
jujutsu.
not hear a word you just said. It all went robotic on me.
No, I'm just saying like I like the jujutsu perspective for like there are three males, so it's a very kind of like a very masculine perspective to jujutsu, right?
Uh,
The three of us. But then I was
uh,
just thinking like if we have to do this again, some sort of podcast again, and just a girl who explains it from a feminine point of view of how kind of jujutsu helped her. I think that I just a crazy random idea.
okay, do it.
Yeah.
What's stopping you?
Yeah.
What's stopping you? You go on Tinder, find a girl. Like, hey, come, you do jitsu? Chal, podcast.
Podcast. 3 months of jiu-jitsu. After that, we'll do a podcast.
She like wondering, okay, two guys just called me for a podcast. What does that mean? Is that new term which I don't know about?
The stipend तो होना पड़ेगा यार. Stipend के बिना कैसे? Like you have to be at least a
Someone
stipend.
with like dedication.
At least a stipend. Come on.
Uma or
Yeah.
Apeksha.
Yeah. Yeah. Or
I
both.
think, yeah. Both also.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Also, by the way, are we no longer live or are we live?
No, I'll just have to stop it. Wait. Okay. Thanks people for listening us. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.